Okay. Hello everyone. Welcome welcome to my second stream. I'm sorry for the yesterday audio. I hope the issue won't happen again on this stream. Okay, let's continue from what we left behind yesterday. So now we continue with this head. So I think I will complete the body, but before that, I think I usually change the focal length to be probably about 65, I guess, because it's if the default one is 50, it's kind of too too close up for me, I guess. So yeah. Also, I just remember yesterday I told you about the eye socket. If you can see the wait, let me open. If you can see the white parts of the eyes and the skin is kind of uh, not it's 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 not like this. It's kind of smooth. So I usually just move this part so we a little bit inside. So I guess it will be smoother like this. Something like this. Maybe I will fix this part also. Now you can see the ice is a little bit smoother. Yeah, something like this. Yeah, something like this. So okay, you can also smooth this part a little bit. Hello, hello, Jessica. Welcome to my second stream. I hope today won't be that boring. Okay, I will because the first part of your model is always, I think, is more tedious, at least for me. So yeah, I think this is fine for now. Okay, now let's continue to the bottom of the body. I guess so. Yeah, I think the shoulder is a little bit smaller and on the reference, so I think I will put inside a little bit. I think we need more vertices here because we need to make it a little bit closer to the side of the torso. Okay. Okay, I think I need to make it invisible from the back, the reference. How can I do that? Oh, okay. Okay. It's a bit from this side. So yeah, we need to fix it. The back of the body is usually kind of protrude to the inside. We need to connect this part to the back of the torso. So yeah, we need another loop. So we can extrude this loop to become the leg, something like this. Okay. Uh, the buttocks area, I think maybe it's a little bit challenging, I guess. Uh, I think we should start by defining this part, I guess. We connect this and we put this part to the inside a little bit. Okay, it still looks weird. Okay, I will use this scout mode, so I guess it will kind of. I think it's fine for now. Now we can make this part a little bit defined so it won't look too weird. Uh, we can do it by do a bevel, I guess, from here. And I think I will connect. Okay, I think I will connect this to this. Mm, mm, what- Can you show how to make skin material in YouTube Paint? Yes, I will show you at the end of this stream, I guess. I just need to complete the bodies first. So okay, this this okay. This a bit look weird. I think this is enough, I guess. Okay, I won't create too many details at this part because it won't be that visible at the end of the scene, I guess. So we kind of just make it have a shape so we can figure out the proportion and everything. What is that? Okay. Okay, I think this is enough. I guess. Okay, when we can, you can see there is a navel here, so we'll create that part. I usually just do okay. I just use knife and create the navel. I guess it's okay. We can detail it. I guess later if we want to. I think this part need more loop. Okay, this is usually the part the rib cage is usually a little bit move uh forward of the body. So yeah, it's basically look like this. This part is still look kind of sharp, so I will use Cube Tools to smooth it and maybe add a little bit of volume. I think yeah, I think this is enough. I'm sorry. I think I will connect this to this part. I will add detail of the back later. I will continue with the pictures, I guess. Thank you for streaming. This is incredible. You're welcome. Okay. Okay, just I think I will connect this part to this part. The knee, as you can see, the knees usually have a more defined shape, so you can uh, use many tricks like pivot, for example. Pivot is usually for if you want to create a more sharp angle, I guess, on your shape. So something like this. And if you want to this shape, you can also maybe use knife and move it a little bit inside, something like this. Yeah, yeah. As you can see, it's look a little bit more natural. I think this part is kind of has too many so I can just collapse on this edge and collapse this part. So it, I usually simplify the part that difficult to edit, so it's more easier to handle, I guess. Uh, this one is usually has more fat, I guess. After this part, something like this. So maybe I will move it a little bit more to the inside. Okay, it's fine to have something like this. We can always, as I said before, you can always tweak it again later. So yeah, and I think I won't create the fit itself because it will end up using shoes. So yeah, I will keep it so like this. Actually, maybe I will add a little bit of yeah, maybe I will shape it a little bit more natural. Yeah. I always look at it from the bottom or top of your model because it's usually what uh, the angle you forget to take a look. Because if you look at only on from the side or front or back, sometimes you forget if the vertex is kind of to 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 the looks weird, I guess. So I always take a look from the top or bottom part. I think this is enough. Maybe I will create a little loop again here to make it more defined. Is the volume okay? If you can't hear me say something, feel free to tell me in the chat. Okay, thank you. Okay, I think fine, I guess. So as you can see, it has. Wait, this one is usually has a little bit more depth to it, something like this. Yeah, something. I guess I will try to. I usually start from sculpting. I'm sorry. I always start with this kind of technique, the box modeling. Then I only use sculpting for if you see my workflow, you can see sometimes I use brush to shape the the shape. Uh, at the final part, I guess sometimes I will use multi-res if the standard modeling is too difficult to create the shape. Okay, the is the shoulder is the part between the arm and shoulder is always something. Uh, it's kind of hard to see the this part because it's always challenging to because it's always the part that all the vertex kind of uh, close to each other. So maybe always use always check the X-ray mode. I guess. Well, I think this is fine, or maybe not. Always struggle, kind of struggle with this part because I don't know. It's kind of complicated. I guess maybe it's fine for now. We can tweak it again later. I guess. Yeah, maybe let's create a little bit of shape to the back so it will look a little bit more natural. I usually use this kind of shape. Okay. something like this. Okay, let's tweak it so it won't look that weird. Um, I think this part is need to be a little bit smoother. So just like this, you can always use your smooth brush to pick your shape, I guess. The back of your model is usually has sorry, some kind of some kind of line. Wait, let me show you. So it will look. Just move it inside a bit, I guess. Okay, I think this is too much. This part, I think this part doesn't goes inside that much. Okay, maybe what is this? Okay, I will leave it for now. Usually the back of the it's usually the line on the buttocks is usually goes to the side like this, so it doesn't go right to the spine, so it has some kind of shape. So it has some kind of filey here. I think I will leave it. So yeah, maybe it needs a little bit of tweaking. Yeah, something like this. It's if it still look weird, how do you decide where to use triangle instead of quad in the model? So I usually don't think that much at first. If you can connect it to somewhere else, it's better to have a mostly quad model. But if you can't do it at certain parts, I guess that's fine. Especially on the crease or something. If you have uh triangle for the crease like this, I think like this. I guess I think it's mostly fine because it's not uh the problem with the triangles is usually if you have triangle in the smooth surface, it kind of maybe something like this. It doesn't look that clear, but sometimes like this, it has a weird With shading sometimes, if you look at the specular, maybe maybe you should avoid use triangles at the smoother surface, I guess. But if you can't really do it, I think it's fine for if there's not many of them, I guess. Okay, I think this is this is fine. Okay, now let's create the arm. Uh, I usually create the model in a shape of typos, but since this is not a model for animation, I guess it will be okay to have the base pose like this. The back part of the arm, the elbow is usually just like the knee. It's I will fix this first. I think this one it's usually something like this. I guess. I I'm not really sure. Yeah, this is weird. Mm, maybe I will let this something like this. Uh, I'm not really sure about this part, so if you have a better solution for this, maybe you can just use your technique instead. Next thing, okay, I will click it again later, I guess. Maybe it's too. Okay, I will tweak it again later. So just like the knee, you can use this knife tool to make a more defined shape at the back of the or just use bevel at the back of the elbow. I mean the elbow. the elbow itself. You can always use rotate to make it a little bit more angular, I guess. Okay, I think this part need more loop, so I can make it more defined. I always spend a lot of time working on the topology to avoid triangles as much as possible. Yeah, it's actually really important if you want to animate your character, but I usually don't think it too much because if I always focus on the overall shape first, then maybe the topology a little bit later. If you already have the scope of your model, I guess when you are using retopology, I think it's better to have a more uniform quad on your model. But if you're using box modeling like me, I guess it's fine to have a triangle here and there because yeah, you can. The benefit of box modeling is you can always. It's a little bit easier to tweak your overall topology at the end of the day because I don't know. Because you have the control from the start of your model. I guess something like that. Don't quote me on that. I guess. Hello, Karim. Thank you. I guess the hand is a little. The arm is a little bit too small. I will move it like this. I guess. Okay. Okay. Just go ahead. I guess. Okay. Now let's try to create the hand. Wait. I think I will try to fix it this part again a little bit. Okay. This part is a little bit weird. Okay. Let's create the hand. It's been well since last time I created hand from scratch. So yeah, please if this is doesn't go well, I guess you can always watch another guide. I guess tutorial to create a hand. I'm not really sure how to. Making hands is always tricky, but after making one time, you can always use the same ways again. Yes, that's true. That's why I never. This is my first time, maybe in years, to create a hand from scratch again. Maybe I will extrude this for a thumb, I guess. Something like this. With all the modules you've created, subtraction. I'm using base mesh. This is this is just I guess a challenge to make it from scratch for me to kind of remember how to do things in Blender. I always use base mesh. This is this is not my usual workflow, I guess. Maybe in the future stream I will start from a base mesh to make it a little bit faster to finish, I guess. It's just a challenge to model all of this from scratch. I don't know. I hope I can finish this challenge, but if this is doesn't go well, I hope you will still be okay with this stream series, I guess. Okay, maybe it's fine for some. Making fingers look good, always difficult. Yes, that's true. But there is some tricks that you can always do. Maybe I will show it now. Okay. Yeah, I will make it look like the reference, so it won't be a proper T-pose hand, I guess. So the trick of creating a hand is always make sure the segment is uh, defined. So it's kind of have a shape. How can I something like this shape? I mean something like this. So it has more. I don't know how to use grease pencil. So hand is always usually has this kind of curve in the segment of your finger, I guess. If you understand what I'm saying, maybe I will show you uh, by modeling something, yeah, something like this. I will create this. Okay, yes, I will move it a little bit like this. Make sure the bottom part has a kind of fat and the volume. Okay, maybe it look like this. And the tip part is always a little bit smaller. So yeah, I think I will connect this. Yeah, something like this. Because she's using glove, so I won't create the fingernail because it won't be visible anyway. So yeah. Why don't you work on the hand separately then connect them later? I'm not sure myself. I just kind of figure it out. Uh, so I don't have a really defined workflow to do the hand or something. So yeah, I guess if I think something some shape is difficult, I usually separate them, but I think it's fine for now for the hand. If you can see your hand, the point finger on and the thumb of your hand is usually have a small bridge like this. The okay, I will show you. Uh, I'm using the F3 or F4 add-on to just press F to create a new face. It's really handy to create for modeling. I think it's F4 add-on. Anyways, I don't think anime hands it's really exaggerated. It's not that different from the. Maybe it has a more simpler shape, I guess, but it's not that different from the realistic one. At least I think it's that. I think it's like that for me. Okay, this is okay. This one is really bad. If I'm using triangle, I guess I will. Oh, okay. I think I will do something like this. So if you wait, how can I? I think I will. I think I will create a loop again in this part. So it will be connected like this. I think it's now a little bit have a defined shape. It's called F2, yeah. The add-on is called F2. I always forget the name of the add-on. Okay. As you can see, if you have you have the defined shape like this, it's look a little bit more natural. The something the shape like this. I think that's my tips on the creating finger. Even if you don't have the fingernail, it will still look nice. Yeah. Okay. This one is also you can also add the uh something like this. Yeah. Okay. Now let's create the another finger. Um. I think it's fine for now. So, uh, I have another tips for the finger. Or maybe you already doing this kind of thing. So I will create only one finger and I will duplicate it uh, to be the other finger. Wait, maybe I will fix it first. Okay, looks a little bit good. Okay, okay, let's create a. I think I can even use this finger to use for the other finger. I can just use this part. So yeah, and just extrude it like this. That's the nice thing about box modeling, I guess. I'm not sure about sculpting. If you can just, I think you can also do it in sculpt mode. Depends on your application. How many segments is in? Okay, I I think this will be the another segment, and I will connect it like this here. Okay, okay, it's look weird from the top, so let's fix it. Since it has close, just make one segment at the tip. I think it's maybe this segment won't be that visible, but it's fine, I guess. Uh, let's make it this one clear more. Let's fix this shape of this one finger first, then we can copy it to another finger. So as you can see, this one is also has a more this kind of shape, so that's the trick to make a good, at least good looking finger. Okay, just a little bit more, then we can use it for another finger. Okay, I guess now we can copy this to be another finger. I will just copy it again for this part. And the last one right here. Since this is the what's the name of this finger? I don't remember. The I think this is thumbs, point finger, middle finger. I don't know this last two name. my my English is not very good, so pinky finger, yeah. The smallest one is pinky finger. Thank you to teach me English. Thank you. Ring finger, really? Is it ring finger? Yeah. Okay. I think this is now looking a little bit good. We need just to connect this to the palm of your hand. The one next to the pinky is ring finger. Okay. This is pinky finger, ring finger, middle finger, point finger, right? This one, pointy finger, point finger, or something else. Oh yeah, index finger. Thank you. So yeah, I think I will scale it along the y-axis. Yeah, you're right. Uh, okay. Now let's connect it to the palm of your hands. Connect the finger. To do that, I'm not sure. I think we can hide this one first and start with the index finger. Just use merge, I guess. Divide it. I think I'll divide this one. It's a little bit tedious, but I hope it won't take too long. Okay, tweak it a little bit. The I think I will fix the palm. It usually has a bump right here at the palm, but I will add it later when I already connect the finger. Now I think I will create this face. So it will have more spherical shape like this, a spherical. So I can connect it to the finger. Oh, I think I usually has a little bit more face right here, so I forgot to do it in this. Yeah, something like this. So if it's too close between a finger, I think it will be harder to see what's going on. So yeah, I think I will connect this to this one. I wonder how many days it usually takes you to complete one piece of work. It's usually between 1 month to 2 months, I guess. But in the stream, I think I will create a rather simpler scene. So I hope it will finish a little bit sooner. Hopefully, I'm not really sure myself because this is my first time since the last time I created the model from scratch. I think this one, I think it's fine. I guess I will create another loop here. Oh no no no! I think yeah, I'm kind of confused a bit. Uh, I will. I think I will create the. I will figure it out later. I guess. This part. Okay. Now let's create something like before. Oh, I think I know. So I can just extrude from this. Okay, maybe also this part. Extrude from this part, and I will subdivide it from this and merge it. Okay. It's already been 1 hour. I think it's fine. We already have a leg now and almost finished the arm. So 1 hour well spent, I guess. So let's now connect this. I think this is okay. I will just randomly create a face, I guess. I'm not really sure myself, so yeah. We can always fix it later, okay? So don't worry. Okay, the last finger, the pinky finger. Oh yeah, we can always use. I forget about this. We can always use if you have to ring like this. You can always use Control E, bridge edge loops. But the result is really bad, I guess. I think I will do manual again. Are you going to post this stream as votes? I miss quite a bit. What is votes? Video on demand. You mean YouTube videos? The previous part is unlisted. You can access the link on my Discord. Uh, Discord server. Uh, I will try to create a time lapse out of this project. So yeah, it will become one video, but it will uh, speed up a lot, I guess. Maybe 1 trillion times. Just joking. Oh. Which part of the workflow takes the most time? Texturing, modeling? It's the modeling. Texturing is not. I think maybe it's because my model is not that has too many texture parts. It's I think it's a little bit. I think it's not. If you have already have the model, the everything, the I think it won't be that too long to finish your model. The texturing part for the anime model is not hard, I guess. At least from my experience. Now let's try to create the. I think I will put it here. Let's create the palm area. So the palm area, so the between finger is always has some kind of bump in right here to define the joints of your finger. You can use the, Okay, this one is a little bit weird. I think I will connect it here. I usually has a lot of triangles in the hands, but because the complexity of the hands, I guess there is. I think that's fine. It won't be that noticeable if you have something like this. I guess if you have the correct shape. I think it's a little bit look a little bit better now. Do you use Loop Tools plugin? What? I'm not sure. No, I guess no. What is that for? It it may help you in a lot in this situation. Oh, I see. I will check it out later, I guess. Yeah, I know. It's kind of hard to create a loop in some situation. Maybe a lot of situation. I guess more tricks, tips. So the bottom part of the palm, the bottom part of your hand or your palm is usually have a more uh, crease here. So so something like this. We can move it a little bit up. Yeah, it will have some kind of crease between the finger and the uh, bottom of your palm. What is the name of the Loop Tools plugin? I think I will remember. I will check it later. Yes, I will wait a little bit more. Okay, maybe. Okay, I will use the. What is this? Uh, I think I don't really use the facet, so I will remove it by which parts, I guess. Yeah. So I will use crease brush here. So if I just want to say thank you for your amazing work and making your Blender add-on free for everyone. You're welcome. Thank you for the nice comments. Is it possible after we are trying to do modeling like that and then we are using add-ons Remesher to make it better and clean topology? Maybe. You can always try it. The purpose of doing something like this is have a clean topology uh, from the start. It's not really clean, but I think it's manageable. So I think Remaster is more of if you want to sculpt first, then create a low poly meshes from that. So I usually just started like this. Maybe in the future stream I will try to use the usual workflow. Like from start I will use sculpting from the start. Maybe I will try it sometimes in the stream. I'm not really sure. I haven't tried it in a while, so it will be another challenge, I guess, for me. Remesh add-on usually makes the topology dense and change the flow of everything. Yeah, that's true. So I never know any, at least for Blender, any add-on that can auto retopo your model to be a uh, really good topology. So that's why I always create one myself from the start. I think it's looked a little bit good now. Okay. This part is usually has some kind of, what is the name? I don't really know the name, but it has some kind of bone in the in here, uh, has a little bit bump. So I usually has a I guess just move a little bit of your mesh. It still looks a little bit weird. I will move it a little bit up. So I never use remaster or retopo flow for my model. Just box model and deleting vertices is good enough. I always end up getting my hands dirty with tools that promise it. I won't need to. Yeah, sometimes. Yeah, I never use remaster or retopo flow too. Because I don't know. Uh, the process of retopo myself. I don't know. I'm not really a big fan because it's kind of same with modeling. Uh, so I think starting from sculpt is kind of modeling your model twice, I guess. So model it first, I guess the shape, then model it again using reto photos. So I don't know. I feel like if I do that, is I feel like model the same thing twice. Will this be live available on your channel to rewatch? Yes, but probably I will unlisted it. So if you want to see the full playlist, I guess you should join the Discord channel. I will create the uh, more proper timeless video after the project is finished. I think it's mostly fix it. Oh, okay. I think I will create this loop here because for this part I think sometimes is if you are too lazy to connect this one, it's okay sometimes to have a end gun because just a little bit of end gun won't hurt anyone. Okay. Is it enough? I think it's enough, right? The hand. Maybe a little bit more tweaking. Yeah, I heard the ZBrush remaster is really good, but since I never use ZBrush, so yeah, probably if you use ZBrush, you'll have a little bit more good remaster tool for your sculpt. Yes, I think the pinky is looks a little bit weird, so I will fix it a little bit more. I think. Oh yeah. Also make sure your palm joints. Okay, it's a little bit more defined. So maybe add a little bit more loop to your palm, so it'll be more defined. There's add-on built-in in Blender to draw the annotation pen and follows the. Yeah, I think I know, but it's still I don't know. If maybe yeah, I will try to use that kind of tool maybe later when I stream with different workflow from this. Oh, this one has a weird. I will move it a little bit more. Oh yeah, this part is usually if you have modeling proper mesh before, it usually has something like this because. Oh, okay. Let me just create just that because it's actually twisted. Your hand is actually sorry. Your hand is wait. I will delete this. Your hand is actually twisted if you move your hand like this. The limbs of your arm is actually so it usually has a twisted topology like this. The thumbs has weird pinch. The thumbs has weird pinch. I don't know. Oh yeah. Okay. Well, I'll fix it a little bit. Okay, let's now bridge this part to. I guess I will try to use the Control A again, bridge edge loops. Hmm, I think it's fine, I guess. I will just remove the triangle. Oh, don't worry if this some parts doesn't look good for now. We can always tweak it later. Okay, so it will be fine. I think this is looking good enough. Okay, this one is looks a little bit weird. Okay, maybe this part need more look. Okay, this one. Would you consider your art? Or would you consider your art? Uh, I'm not sure. You can assume anything. Uh, I will try to make uh, this one is a little bit more for general public, I guess. I'm not really sure. Okay, okay. I think this one has a little bit, uh, maybe something like this. I will rotate. Okay, maybe move it a little bit back. Uh, Also, I will. How long has been I stream? 1 hour and 30 minutes. So I think the video is mostly done. We can. Oh, I see. It's this part is usually has some kind of grease. Maybe something like this. What's going on in the chat? Okay, I think this is fine. Ah, this looks so good. I will leave it. You know. Okay, maybe this one has a little bit more. This part is always, I don't know. It's kind of hard. Okay, I think it's done now. We might get a little bit more. Okay, I think this is fine. Okay, now maybe I will get the head a little bit larger. Okay. I never use physics bones. I animate it manually. Okay, now let's try. Okay. I think we can move on to. Oh yeah, I forget to. So For the eyes, I think uh, I will black out this part because the current eyes is a little bit like weird. So maybe yeah. So this one is just like this. Maybe it will be temporary because we can find it again later. But I guess for now it's fine. I also will create a simple plan, I guess, to be the highlight of the eye, at least for now. Okay, I will divide it and use Control Shift S. Okay, I'm sorry. What's the shortcut to spear? Anyone remember? Shift Control S. Also, Alt Shift S. Okay, Alt Shift S. So it will look something like this, I guess. Okay, I will use emit modifier or emit material. I highlight. I highlight. I will use emission. I can just use Picture Paint, but I think it's fine for. I also added subdivision surface and just copy it to the other side. I think this is fine for now. We can always edit this later. Yeah. Now I think let's create the. Let's try the fit first because it doesn't have fit. It looks weird. Thank you. So I will parrot this. Ah, use is always kind of annoying to model, so I think I don't know. Okay, I think I will simplify it first, so it won't be that overwhelming to model. Okay, I will maybe something like this. Oh yeah, I think I will use mirror modifier instead to create this shades at least at for the start. To make it a little bit simpler. I will create the bottom parsers. I think this one. Okay. Let's okay. This is a really comfortable shoes. Yeah. Oh, so these have high heels. I didn't realize that. So okay, it's actually get more difficult for me. Uh, I think okay. Thank you. How can I think I will extrude this. Extrude again. Have you met any artist that has art styles look similar to yours? Mm, I don't know. I I always kind of experiment with the yeah, everything, I guess. So I don't know. Maybe there is one. I'm not really sure. I can wait to see the haircut. I'm still struggle with that. Me too. It will be really tedious if you use my workflow. Just wait, okay? But I hope I will still make it manageable. I guess it's always kind of hard to create a hair. Okay, it's look a little bit nice. I don't use curve for the hair. I just same. I use box modeling and everything. At least for now. So by streaming my process, I guess I hope I can get more tips, I guess, for me. So uh, my workflow, I'm not really sure. In fact, I'm really sure my workflow is not for everyone. So if you have another workflow that I can also use, feel free to share it on the chat or the Discord channel, the Discord server, I guess. So at least for the first project, I will show you my currently I usually do. So it means box model everything. Yeah. Always. Okay. Okay, I think this is fine, I guess. So yeah, your workflow is how you model your handcrafted. Not really, because I use I your workflow is how all your models look so well handcrafted. It's because you are use zero automation tools. Uh, if you mean, I don't use generate here and there, but I use, for example, I use my this is my tool that I use for a lot of things. So you can call it automation tool, but maybe I will explain it later. Okay. I think the pirates boots will be huge, at least on the front. Okay, I think it looks kind of good now. Okay. Mm, this one is kind of hard. I think I will. Okay, maybe I will. They look more like a shortcuts. Yes, I use some shortcuts, I guess, on my tool using my tool. So, for example, I use YouTube Pen to create automate a lot of things. So, like the materials and stuff. So yeah, which I will explain maybe in this stream, I guess. How long have been almost 2 hours? Maybe I will stream for 1 more hour, I guess. So if you already have this, uh, this is the annoying part, I guess. So you can see this is have a kind of volume. I usually just use solidify for certain parts, but I think this one is kind of connected to the zipper here, so I don't know if I can use solidify with that. So I think I will just extrude this and extrude it back again. This is really confusing to model, but I will try to make it the shape a little bit simpler. So yeah, this thing I will connect this. Okay, this thing. Okay, it will be something like this. Okay. Oh, let's see. It should be something like this. Okay, maybe you didn't make it. Okay. Okay, I'm not really sure how to. Okay, how to create the zipper. After almost a decade using Blender, how do you feel in regard to how far the software has come along? It's have been come a long way. Uh, I first used Blender from the 2.4 2.45, yeah, 2.45. That's my first Blender version that I use. Yeah, it's the one that has no cycles yet and has a weird interface. Yeah, it's has been come really long way. Wait. Oh, what? Okay, I will open the bit here. Okay, it's the annoying part. Yeah, I will create a loop here and another loop. Okay, right here. Right. I will. We will connect here for the zipper. Okay, I think looks fine for now. Maybe this part is a little bit weird. How can I fix this? Maybe like this. Do I have clipping? Okay. I think this is fine for now. I think I will move it a little bit. It's trying to see Workbench completely ignored now. No one cares about it anymore. Really? I'm using Workbench right now. This is the what you see right now is Workbench render. So it's it's for the viewport, I guess, the main function. So yeah, it's a lot of people still care, I guess. I think I will extrude it a little bit more here. Uh, Maybe I will create a loop that will connect here and here. Also, I will think this is fine. Maybe I will make it a little bit more like a zipper. Okay, maybe something like this. So I can just for this case, I can just use edge crease and mark sharp. I think you need to activate the auto smooth and set it. I usually just set it to 180 so it doesn't automatically create a smooth uh, sharp edge. Uh, Automatically. I usually just use mark sharp to mark my sharp edge. think I think this is fine. Maybe a little bit more here. Okay. Maybe I will sculpt the detail later of using multi-res for this kind of shape. So yeah. Okay, I think this look good. I For now I will create another mirror to mirror the when creating your model. What were the issues you ran into that made you want to create your painting plugin? I already want to create the layer system for a long time. My previous add-on is called Y panel, which you can see on the channel on this YouTube channel. It's similar to YouTube but for old Blender. So when Blender decided to move on from Blender internal, I try to create a new tool that can help me. It take quite long while to finish, but I don't know. I think it's kind of worth it, I guess. The problem with the current uh, approach that I use, the YouTube pen, it's kind of performance, I guess. Uh, I originally want to explain about the basic feature, but kind of stuck in some part because of the performance. But I think I will explain the basic of YouTube pen sometimes later, I guess. So it's it's fine. The performance it's fine, I guess, for its purpose. But the limitation of shader compilation is kind of something that uh, maybe the limitation of the approach that I use. Okay, maybe that can answer, I guess. I'm trying to focus on finishing this project first. So maybe you can get the overall picture of how I use the Uchu Paint. Okay, I think this is looking good. I will use crease on this area, so okay, it will look more natural. Okay, now I think we already have the shoes. I will I will create the maybe I will create the hair later because it's the long. I guess it needs a long process to do so. Yeah, I guess I will start to the body first. Uh, how do you apply the mirror from the boot object to another mirror for editing the boot? What do you mean? What do you? How do you apply the mirror for the boot object, then another mirror for editing the boot? I'm I'm not really sure about the question, so please maybe explain a little bit more. Okay, I will try to create the face, and then I will demo each pen after I created the face. I usually just wait. I usually just duplicate from the base mesh. I think this one. You don't need this one and this one. Okay. I think I will just duplicate it from the base mesh and use Shift Alt S to extract the mesh. So yeah, now I think I will create the. I will separate this and create a. You can also create a new material here on the YouTube pane. So I will call this outfit, and maybe I will color it differently so I can see the The whole boot object is mirrored to the other leg, and you are also editing the half of the boot. You have to modifier. You have to mirror modifier applied, right? It's not applied. It's just. I mean, yes, I use this. Uh, I use the first mirror to. You can see to mirror the boot, the and another one to mirror the overall boots. Uh, by using this mirror object on the plane. The name of the body is still plane, so yeah. Okay, yeah. I will delete this. How about the back? I will also delete this, I guess. Okay. Now I will wait to make it a little bit more. I think I will create the skirt now. It will be a little bit messy at first, but fine. Can tweak it later again. Okay. Okay. Uh, Wait. I will fix the first part first a little bit. Then I will. How long have I been? 2 hours, 16 minutes. Okay. The outfit I will create the new YouTube page setup and I will disable the normal just like the head. So I will click OK and I will create the base red just like the reference. Maybe I will pick it. Maybe a little bit brighter. So this is only for temporary. Okay, I will use outfit on this photograph. So this 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 will be a temporary color, so I can see the distinction between the body and the clothes, the outfit. I'm curious about the clothes for the characters. Do we place clothes on top of your body parts or remove the body parts under the clothes for avoid clipping animation? There's a technique to avoid clipping. Actually, there are plenty of them. You can use transfer weights on your transfer weights from your body to the cloth, so it won't be clipped. So yeah, it will has the same exact weight pen from your body to your mesh. You can Google transfer weight pen on your to to avoid clipping on your mesh. Okay. I think I will explain a little bit about YouTube Paint, and then I will continue to create the hair, I guess. The tedious part, the most annoying part of this series, I guess. So to I forget uh to do several things yesterday. So okay, I will fix this first. I will move it. Yeah. I think this one should be a little bit more to the front. Something like this. Okay, look better now. Okay. I think uh the first part that I forget yesterday is I want to show you. So you can see the pupil is kind of reflective to the environment. So maybe it's kind of annoying because usually anime eyes has a certain specular that you manually edit or uh, or maybe simulate, I guess. But I usually just model it just like the reference. So you don't want this specular, so you can check this channel layer channel option, so you can override the this part, the color. I will name this brown eye. Ini red. This is red eye, and this is white eye. So you know which one is what. So if I see the preview mode, you can see this is the white eye, brown, and the red eye. You can see this is the brow. So you can just set the roughness to the default one is just use the same value. In this case is brown, dark brown, so it will super reflective, so you need to use override. So if you use override, this part will use this value instead. One is very opaque rather than reflective. If I set it to 0, it will reflective, and if I set it to 1, it will be opaque. So I think I will set it a little bit. I don't want super opaque. Maybe 0.8, I guess. So it'll be a lot more muted. So you can also set it to the red parts or the red eye. So yeah, I will set it the same value. So yeah, it won't be a little bit reflective. Okay, the second part that I will explain about UCPaint. You can also create a outline of your model directly from UCPaint. Actually, there is two ways to do that, but I will show you the first technique. So there is a layer called fake lighting. So if I set it, so it will create a fake lighting based on your uh, sun vector. So the sun vector is kind of fake, so you will set it manually. But I will choose the word first, so you can see. So you can see, I will use preview mode. So you can see this is the fake lighting. So it will it will uh, it will create a fake lighting to your model. So if I usually I rarely use WordFay, but I usually just use Camera Space. So Camera Space is uh, so it will follow you uh, wherever you look at the model. So by using this, I can create a new color ramp like this. So okay, I will use preview again. So it will be kind of create the effect outline. If I change this to black and the default one is add, I will change the blend value to, I guess, multiply. So it will create some kind of outline on your model. So you can see the nose now has some kind of outline. If I go back, it will be a little bit. If it's too strong, you can always change the intensity. So this is the first technique to create an outline. This this is not next level. This is standard. If you see, have you seen Unreal Engine stylized game? It's usually use some kind of this trick to create an outline. Yeah. The second one is I mean after if you can see, wait, I don't think. Okay, maybe this one. If you see the skin of the stylized character like anime rendering or something, you can see the side of the model is usually has a more red saturation color. So you can also, if you want to the model is look better, you can also add more fake lighting. Use the camera space again and create another color ramp and change this color to red, I guess. So it will look like it has some saturation in the side of the skin. So if I go back, the default is add, so I will use mix, I guess. So yeah, something like this. So I will move it I will name it outline, and this one is red Fresnel. Fresnel. It's called Fresnel. So you can see it has more character to your model, I guess. Maybe yeah, just to get the value a little bit. So yeah, it will look something like this. So yeah, uh, it's just the basic of the. I think I will fix it a little bit. Okay, I think that's enough for good. Uh, the other technique is called using my add-on, another add-on. So there is an outline tools to just create actual outline using Solidify modifier. So if I click this, you can see there is a new outline using Solidify modifier. And this one is works with Cycles Render. So yeah, you can tweak the value here. Okay, maybe I'm not really sure that I want to use it now, but I guess it's fine. I guess for now. Uh, it won't be okay. It's visible. Do you use inverse hull on your recent mode? What is inverse hull? I think the color of skin is a little bit weird, so let's try to fix it. Maybe it has a different hue, or I guess this one is a little bit more natural. Okay. I think the solidify modifier you're using for the black outline is technical inverse hull. Yeah, then I use inverse hull on my model, I guess. Fix this part a little bit more. Okay. The leaks is still kind of weird, so yeah, I will fix it a little bit more. Maybe I will extrude it and extrude it one more time. But yeah, maybe. I think this is the outline, right? So I think I will delete this outline first. I will edit later, or maybe in the last part of the, because it's kind of hard to see if I have a solidify modifier. Okay, maybe something like this. Then okay. Okay, now the mouse is kind of close. I usually move the edge of the lips a little bit more inside, so it look more natural. Okay, I will move it. This one is a little bit more to the front. If this Fresnel is too strong, I can always turn it a little bit down, and also the outline, I guess, is kind of too strong. Okay, maybe this is enough. It's uh you don't have to always create something too obviously visible on your final render. Sometimes just subtle thing is better. So yeah. So the simple just like, for example, if the simple gradient of outline like this is sometimes is better than the strong one. Yes, that's my experience on my experience. Thank you. It will be available on. I will unlist the recording of the stream will be available in my channel, but it will be unlisted because I want to create a more proper video about this, the more proper time lapse for this project. So you can access the previous part on the Discord channel, link in the description. Okay. Okay. This looks fine, I guess. Okay, now I will try to create the hair. Since this is a mirror, almost a mirror hair, I will create a. Okay, I create a plane. Where is the plane? Okay, this one. I will use plane at the start for the hair. I will hide this. Okay. I will use mirror modifier. Use clipping. This is the box modeling of the hair. So you can outline the shape first, something like this. Use set smooth, and I will use subdivision surface. I will also create a new material and set the viewport display to red so I can see. Maybe a little bit less saturated. Also this one. Okay. I will create the outline of the hair. So yeah, then I will extrude it later, but for now, just create the outline, the overall shape of the hair. Do you bake normal maps for the smaller faults or your model, or is it typically geometry? Hmm. mm, if I want to use the model for game or I want to export it, I bake the normal. But for the if I want to only use it as a render in Cycles or Eevee, I usually just leave it, I guess, default. The so I just use the actual geometry. Okay, now let's create the site. Okay, this one. Oh, maybe less saturated and something like this. Okay, let's create this site. It's it's kind of tedious to use box modeling for the hair, but I guess if you want the more control, uh, you need to use box modeling because if you use sculpting, there is I don't know, it's kind of hard to make a precise shape on the hair. So, for example, it's a little bit hard to create something like this with sculpting. I'm not really sure though, on at least in my experience. I think I will be online for another. So I will finish the stream for if the live count is 3 hours. So I will be live for another 18 minutes. Yeah, 18 minutes. Okay, it's fine if this is still looks weird for now. We can detail it later. Just just like anything else. Yeah, maybe this is enough for blogging. I can't for the life of my I can't for the life of my do hair in sculpting mode. Yeah, it depends though. If you want to a little bit more realistic character, I guess the sculpting is fine. If you see the Yudhitya Fandi uh, time lapse, you can see he's kind of expert for this kind of the sculpting technique to create a hair. Okay, I will create the back part now. How can I think I will. It's oh, I see. So this one has a kind of tails on the side of the hair, so we need to make it a little bit circular like this, I guess. So I think if you can see the flow is so from the bottom to the tails. So see, I will need to. Okay, I think this is right. So this is the pole of the hair. So every part of the so it will all connect to this part. So I need to connect this, I guess. Yeah, something like this. Okay, so it will has some flow from the side of the hair, the tail, the twin tail, to the center of the hair, something like that. Also, this part is kind of tricky because it's also come from the top, but it has a what is called some kind of uh, adjacent flow, I guess, from this part to this part. So I think we will figure that out later. So yeah, for now I think this is fine. Maybe I will put the inside a little bit more center to the inside, so it will has a nice division. Okay, I think this is fine. I think we need to make it a little bit bigger because the reference bigger here. Okay, now what should we do? I think I will create the ponytail. I usually extrude this and select the top and bottom and just okay, I will use control and click. The normal will be in first like this because we extrude it from a plane. So I need to recalculate normal using Shift N. I will merge the bottom. The top part is usually has more volume, so I will use Alt S. Uh, then I think I will add another loop here, so it will be more defined. If it's look too simple for now, I think it's fine. I usually just uh, select this and just duplicate it like this to this side. And I usually just I will merge it later, but for now, at least for blocking the hair, I think it's fine. I think this is fine for now. Okay, 7 minutes to the end of the stream. So the next part, I think I can detail this, but I think I will create this part instead because this is using the same kind of material. I think I will use the quest as the starting point. Do you usually work this late? Yes, it's 10 10 p.m. now. Yes, I usually work until about 11 p.m. I think I will just bridge it right here. And where is the bridge? Is it bridge or not? What is this shape? I don't think it's connected. I guess I will leave it like this. Maybe figure it out later. Okay, I think this is fine at least for now. We will detail it again later. I think the hair is a little bit more pink, less saturated. Maybe something like this. Okay, maybe I will. What do you think? Should I do the hair or the clothes first? The outfit first? What do you think? I need to do tomorrow. Which one do you want to see first before I end this stream? Well, clothes first then. Okay. Okay. I think this is the result of today's stream. I hope you. I think we still have 3 minutes. Uh, I think I will fix this one. So this one has okay, something like this. Hair. One vote for clothes, one vote for hair. Another one? Anyone want to see clothes of or hair first? You're welcome. Hair. Oh, then tomorrow will be hair at the priority. Okay. I will do the hair first. If it's done, I will continue the clothes. But I doubt it will done in a short time because hair is kind of difficult. Okay, I think this is looking good. The twin tails looks nice, I guess. Okay, this is still look too simple, but it's fine. The hand is still look kind of good for me. I will fix it a little bit. A little bit better now. Okay. Okay, I think this is fine. It's already 3 hours of stream, so I think I will end it right now. So thanks for going along with me in this project. I hope this stream can be useful for you. I hope I can do the next part tomorrow. I plan to do a stream tomorrow, maybe at the same time like today. I don't know the hours of your regional, but it's it's 3 hours back. Just calculate it on your watch, I guess. So yeah, see you tomorrow, I guess. Thank you. I will end this stream.